Welcome to Pips AI, and yes, we have 2 videos in this week's AI special. Right after we just got mesmerized by OpenAI's Dev Day, let's look at GitHub Universe 2023 and the amazing developments in AI for developers. To save your time, I will combine all the announcements in the first part of the video. And if you want to watch the amazing technologies in action, I move all the demos to the end. First, we got an intro from Thomas, the CEO of GitHub.
Today, what we will do on the stage, how we will build, what we will launch, it will redefine the essence of software development itself. Already, Copilot is making developers 55% faster in coding. A 55% productivity gain, the biggest ever experience in the first year of a novel developer tool. Tomorrow, we simply have to make it easier for developers to do it all and to do it all with a Copilot. Just as GitHub was founded on Git, today we are refounded on Copilot. AI is now the electricity powering the home for the world's developers. In just a short time, the pair programmer that started it all has evolved, expanded, and transformed GitHub into the AI-powered developer platform. GitHub is now powered by Copilot every step.
Second, GitHub Copilot Chat. There's a demo after this, but I moved it to the end of the video.
Built right into your favorite editor, we designed Chat to help every developer build the big picture, all in natural language. Today, I thought it'd be even cooler to build a new app called myfirstcommit.com. Figure out when every developer on GitHub's first commit happened.
Copilot Chat is now in JetBrains
WebStorm,
IDEs.
PyCharm, and other JetBrains IDEs are available in preview today. We're breaking out of the editor and bringing Copilot Chat to your native iOS and Android app. We've upgraded Copilot Chat with the power of GPT-4 and finally inline chat to help you iterate on code with Copilot without ever having to move your mouse. Copilot Chat will be generally available in just a few short weeks.
Third, improved development workflow.
Copilot was just about code generation. That's changing today. GitHub is the AI-powered developer platform. Pull requests, security scanning, tier reports, and more. Copilot is now integrated into every step of the developer workflow. I can edit and make changes in an isolated dev environment in the GitHub Copilot Chat integrated directly into github.com. Copilot has now expanded out of the editor. It is now integrated into PRs to help you with the mundane stuff like writing PR descriptions. Think about how long it takes you to come up with a meaningful summary of all your work. Would you look at that? Copilot just generated an entire description, very detailed, of all the changes that we've made so far. Code scanning has always been able to find vulnerabilities in your code. But now, you don't just get a notification. There's a complete fix suggested right here with the power of AI. This is called Code Scanning Autofix. It suggests the changes you need to make to fix security vulnerabilities. This AI-powered Code Scanning Autofix feature is available in preview today. Advanced Security has been able to scan for known secret patterns for a while. We have more great news for you. We're introducing a new AI-powered secret scanning tool, available in preview today. This will all be included in your company's GitHub Advanced Security subscription. We're integrating Copilot directly into github.com.
Fourth, personalized codebase.
With GitHub's powerful code intelligence, Copilot can help us get the critical information we need so we can build more faster. I'll use this brand new feature on github.com where I can switch users with a single click. Let's ask Copilot a question about shortening URLs. How would I create a short link for my first commit? You can see here it suggested we use Bitly. Is Copilot customized to your organization? Let's point Copilot at our internal documentation site. At GitHub, we call our internal doc site the hub. How would I create a short link for my first commit? And now Copilot is searching through our internal documentation. So you can see here, it not only knows the correct chatops command to be able to create a short link using our internal service, it's inferring from my question what data to use in the command, and it's even giving me an example of how I could use it. Last year at Universe, we announced GitHub's all-new code search engine, codenamed Blackbird. We invented a new data structure to make search super fast, even at GitHub's huge scale. We call that data structure the geometric filter. We haven't published any information about it publicly, but now, because I've given Copilot access to this repo, it can answer my questions about my code. Copilot is referencing specific files and giving us a breakdown of exactly how this data structure works. You now have an expert available anytime to answer questions about your code base right from your browser or IDE. With Copilot, we can now bring information from all of these surfaces together in one place. We're kicking off the early phases of this program with our debut partners as part of our new GitHub Copilot Partner Program, including Red Hat, HashiCorp, Datadog, and more. We can't wait to see what...
Fifth, GitHub Copilot Enterprise.
Copilot has expanded from code suggestions to a true pair programmer powered by AI, one that answers questions, explains code, finds bugs, and writes tests. And it's also coming to your mobile devices, it's coming to the command line, it's coming to JetBrains IDE. And it's the exact same price as before. We've consistently heard from many of our enterprise customers that they would love to have the internal knowledge of their organization in Copilot. We are bringing this customization together with every single Copilot feature into a new product that we call GitHub Copilot Enterprise. And I'm thrilled to share that we will start the preview of Copilot Enterprise today. And it will be generally available in February 2024 for $39.
Sixth, guess who showed up? He was in Dev Day too.
Our favorite Microsoft CEO, Satya. Satya is not just a brand. Satya is the man of the smart people. The people of Satya are very smart. We love Satya.
How does our work together, led us to this moment with Copilot?
We made sure that we were great members of the open source community by really being part of the community, contributing to the community, and that's what led us to that. So it's been a fantastic journey, and here we are at this moment with Copilot and AI and ready for what is, I think, the next phase of our developer journey.
Yeah, awesome. And you mentioned a lot of companies. You meet with a lot of developers around the world. You get to meet with a lot of CEOs that hire developers to drive their transformation.
A couple of things. One is, at the end of the day, all of us want to make sure that the people we work with have the best tools so that they feel empowered, they feel that they can stay in flow, they can do their very best work. The organization benefits from that in terms of productivity gain. So the unquestionable stuff is some of the productivity stats. And the productivity stats is not just stats, it's about ultimately removing some of the drudgery, bringing the joy back, helping you stay in flow. I've always felt like when you introduce GitHub into an organization, workflow changes. It's moving at the speed of code. With Copilot and that speed of code fundamentally changing, what it means to what is a digital economy, right? Everybody is a digital company and a software company. And so I'm very excited. Culturally, how do the organizations change? How does work and workflow change across all functions? It's just not the professional software developer, but everyone around them is collaborating and really making it a much more real-time digital organization.
How do you think natural language will democratize access to software development?
The most empowering thing is to be able to give. My dream is, like, how do we empower 1 billion people with the power of natural language? Because if I look at the arc of computing, the last 70 years has been, can humans and computers interact in the most natural way? What's more powerful than natural language? Starts with language, goes multimodal, and so there's a lot. Copilot is the new IDE. The approachability to be able to say, wow, you can express some complex thought and start seeing code, and you're going to get into coding, is game-changing. Go from an issue to code to test to deploy. That entire flow, really magical with natural language. Really next level. Maybe next year when we're back here, we can start talking about some of that stuff.
Thank you for watching the whole condensed announcements. Stay for a bit longer, and we will watch the Copilot demos in action.
Every day, millions of developers start from a very familiar place, GitHub issues. So we created an AI-native workflow that dramatically simplifies the way you use natural language to turn these great ideas into code. We call it the Copilot Workspace. Starting with any GitHub issue, Copilot Workspace automatically proposes a solution based on its deep understanding of the code base, issue replies, linked tasks, everything. Copilot Workspace then builds a step-by-step plan to implement the changes so that you know exactly what needs to be done. And if something isn't quite right, the spec and plan are fully editable, so you can easily steer Copilot in the right direction. Once you're happy with the plan, simply click Implement and let Copilot chase down the necessary changes across your entire repository. And beyond simply synthesizing code, Copilot Workspace builds and tests the changes and validates that they're successful. It will even run your code so you can verify the fix visually. This looks great! Since the Workspace is designed for collaboration, you can edit any of the suggested changes. And if you accidentally introduce an error along the way, Copilot will automatically catch it, repair it, and rerun the code. Once the issue is fixed, it's easy to create a pull request with a generated summary of your work. This lets your team review, merge, and deploy faster than ever. We're building Copilot Workspace so you can turn your creativity into reality every single day.
I'm going to open the chat panel in my editor to give me a bit more space to read. We're going to use a new / command to generate an entire project in Visual Studio Code. If you haven't used / commands before, they're a powerful tool to help you execute your most common chat commands with just a single word, saving you even more keystrokes. I've got a list of requirements already in my head. I'll feed those into the new command, Copilot build the scaffolding I need. We're going to use Next.js with React components and our design system primer, and we'll call the app My First Commit. You'll notice how Copilot gives me the structure for my new project. I'm going to jump to a workspace Copilot created for me earlier that I've already started tinkering with. Let's see what we're working with here by heading to Simple Browser and typing in Thomas's handle. Okay, we've got basic page navigation and most of Thomas's info, right? Honestly, I think you look better here, Thomas. Just kidding. So let's go ahead and replace this hard-coded image with the actual picture from his user data. I'll select the URL, delete. Copilot comes to the rescue. I'll save that, and it's generally a good idea to keep tabs on the boss, so I'm gonna add location here as well. We'll see Copilot is giving me exactly what I need. It never fails to be magical. And we also need to add this in the UI. Because we added location to our data, Copilot is smart enough to know that now we wanna add it to the page. Tab, save, head back to the simple browser. There's the Thomas we know and love. It's time to grab that first commit now. I'm going to ask for a little bit of help from Copilot. We're going to ask Copilot, give it a second to think. It always likes to get my heart rate up just a little bit. But it always comes through. It's giving me exactly what I need. I'm going to review this really fast. That looks great. Head back over here to my editor, and we're going to insert this with just one click. That'll bug me if I don't fix it now. Now I need to include the commit date here. Looks awesome. And once again, we have to update our UI. All right, Copilot, 99% there, but we want our first commit. So we'll save. We're almost there, but I'm pretty sure that data is wrong. And it looks a little funky. Let's see what's happening. I don't have any ordering in. So I'm going to go ahead and select this, and we're going to use chat to help us figure out how to sort our commits here. I'll head back, and I'm going to say update to include, to sort rather, by committer date. Give it a second to think. All right, that's looking good. But, you know, when I'm on stage, I kind of get ascending and descending mixed up, and I need the oldest commits first. So I'm going to ask Copilot to revise this answer by simply asking for the oldest to newest sort. Sort by oldest to newest. This is great because I can ask Copilot exactly what's in my mind, and it can translate it into the code I need. We'll take a look here. All right, that looks good. We'll go ahead and replace the line. Select, save. Oh, we've got something going on here. All right. You know what? I'm under time pressure here, so I'm just going to replace this with my trusty demo save. If anyone was second guessing if this was live or not, you've just got your answer. All right. this is looking good, but 2009? I was more worried about getting my driver's license that year rather than committing code. But I really don't need it down to the minute. So let's go ahead and clean that up. And rather than using the side panel like I've been doing, I can actually get Copilot to help me right in the editor, right on the line of code that I'm working on by pressing Command or Control-I. So for this line, let's ask to get rid of the time. Remove time and time zone. You know, I really love this new diff view because I can inspect the change before I actually agree to take it. There it is. It's working exactly as we want.
Let me show you what I mean. So I've been working on styling the My First Commit app that Allison just started. Take a look. Let's take a look at the first one. OK, so it looks like there are a lot of file changes here, but I'm not seeing any tests. Oh, Thomas, coding 55% faster doesn't mean you get to write bad code 55% faster. I'm going to open up this in a code space real quick. I don't feel comfortable merging this without at least one unit test. When I open up this in a code space, I don't even have to touch my local files, cloud. So I have the usercar.js component open. If I highlight the entire component, pop open Copilot chat and type /tests, Copilot is going to automatically generate an entire test suite for this component. Here it is telling me exactly what it's going to do, then it gives me the test, and then it tells me how to run it. Wow, how cool is that? Let me save this new test in a file. I'm gonna call it usercar.test.js. Awesome. Now, let me commit my changes real quick because what I'm about to show you next is a game changer. So if I go back to the PR and I go to, let's say, index.js and select lines 25 through 45, click on the Copilot icon that pops up and type, please explain this code. Copilot chat is telling me exactly what this code is doing. And it even went as far as breaking down the code into chunks so it's easy for me to read and understand. This is the power of Copilot chat in github.com. Now, let's go back to the PR because I noticed that the description was a bit lacking. By the way, did you know that around 40% of pull requests don't have a description? Yeah, let's fix that. So we've added a new icon here for Copilot Actions. If I click on this summary command that popped up, Copilot is going to help us generate a detailed PR description.
So make sure to subscribe. If this video helped, please like for the algo. If you have any insights, positive comments, or negative comments, please comment below. If you have any more app ideas, comment below. Thanks for watching.